When Annabella, Sarah, and I first came into history of the Holocaust, we had a lot of different questions and misconceptions about genocide and the Holocaust as a whole. We thought it would be interesting to make a video that was accessible to everyone about the different misconceptions and questions that we had first coming into the class, and see if other people had the same ones as we did. We went around asking different people in the school and the people in Northampton different questions about genocide and the Holocaust.
It's like the systematic attempt to wipe out a certain group of people, either a certain race or ethnicity.
Like a mass amount of people getting killed.
Yeah.
It's like the killing of one certain race or ethnicity just because that's like their race.
Mass, or the attempt to kill off a certain kind of people.
Genocide is when a lot of people are killed.
It's the methodical and systematic killing of ethnic, cultural, or religious group by state body.
Mass execution of people based on one definitive aspect of their society.
When someone tries to kill like an entire like kind of people, like a religion or something.
It's attack against a certain like minority or like religious group or like group of people that have a certain belief.
Article 2 of the Geneva Convention defines genocide as any of the following acts committed with the intent to destroy, in whole or in part, an entire national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. Some of these acts include killing members of the group, causing bodily or mental harm to members of the group, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of a life calculated to bring about its physical pain or destruction in whole or in part, imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group, or forcibly transferring children of the group to another group.
More than I would guess. But
Yeah, probably a lot more than 100.
I think it's less than a lot.
I feel like I've been told it's like 30, but I have no idea.
Probably. I don't know what that number would be, but
yeah, I'm sure there's probably some kind of limitation on it.
I'm not sure the specific number.
I would think maybe there would be, but I don't know how you would ever determine the number.
I think it's usually a large group of people, but I don't know if there's any rule for that.
no, there is not a specific number that makes an event genocide. However, if the intent of the perpetrator is to wipe out an entire national, ethnical, racial, or religious group, then it does not matter how many people they harm. The act is still considered genocide.
Jews and gypsies and gays.
Jews, and I know like a lot of gypsies.
Only Jewish people, but also gays, African Americans, like other people from Europe.
If people weren't that master race, then they were like not cool.
So if you have brown hair?
Yeah, or like prisoners of war even.
Jews. Well, yeah, anybody but the Aryan race.
Jews.
Jews?
But I think that Hitler also hated all minorities.
People who...
Jews, Roma, and Sinti people were targeted for genocide during the Holocaust. Additionally, disabled people, gay people, Jehovah's Witnesses, and journalists, clergy members, teachers who did not conform to Nazi ideologies were targeted, but not for genocide.
Yeah, I know there was Albert Speer, who was the architect.
Wasn't there like Goebbels? Somebody Goebbels?
No, I promise I can't.
I can, and Albert Speer was his architect, you know that?
There's the guy who was arrested in Argentina.
There were a lot of guys that were arrested in Argentina.
I should remember this.
Adolf
Eichmann.
A lot of people believe that Hitler orchestrated the Holocaust all on his own, but in reality there were many people that shared his vision for Nazi Germany and helped him rise to power.
I mean, there are people that like hid. I don't know if that's like resistance. Like Jews that were being targeted, hid in houses and stuff.
There's like the White Rose or something movement, and there's some like underground movements to spread information about the Nazis.
There were riots in some of the ghettos, and there were like a few concentration camp uprisings, I think.
Well, we watched in history the movie Defiance, where there was a group of Jews who got weapons and they lived in the forest and kind of like stayed separate.
Like running away? Yeah, running away. People would also like shelter Jews and stuff.
Poland, probably in Germany, but you know, they weren't that obvious because they had to hide. But my sense is that there may have been more than we knew about, but
There is a widespread belief that Jews during the Holocaust went like sheep to the slaughter, when in reality, many brave men and women fought back in almost every way they could think of. Some forms of Jewish resistance included Jewish uprisings in the ghettos and concentration camps, Jewish partisan groups, and anti-Nazi pamphlets.
Yes. I think that it was sheltered more.
It was covered up.
Yeah.
I feel like it had been going on for like a while before other people, like other countries knew about it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
yes, the United States knew about it a few years before we got involved.
Other governments were aware of the Holocaust and what was going on in the concentration camps, but chose not to take action because doing so wouldn't benefit their war efforts.
I would honestly say no, just because it is not within their boundaries.
They should.
I don't know if it's illegal, but it's definitely moral.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
No.
I wouldn't say as much as legal, but just more like a moral obligation.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I would hope so.
Yes.
Yes, there is a legal obligation for foreign governments to intervene when genocide is taking place. Any party that took part in the signing of the Geneva Convention may be called upon by foreign nations and the United Nations to stop genocide, making it a legal responsibility. However, there is no punishment in place if a party chooses to refrain from taking action.
I thought he killed himself.
Well, it wasn't his end goal to kill everyone that wasn't voluntarily alive.
Euthanasia.
Oh, I know this.
Final solution to get rid of all of the Jews.
Like to get rid of Jews.
Power to the Aryan race.
Endlösung, which was Hitler's final solution, was a plan put in place at the Wannsee Conference to murder all of Europe's Jews, a total of approximately 11 million people.
Currently in Myanmar, there are government encampments housing 140,000 Rohingya people, a persecuted Muslim minority group in a predominantly Buddhist country. They are being denied medical care and foreign aid, and many of them are fleeing to neighboring countries on boats, only to be turned away. This violation of human rights and entrapment of a large group of people is one of the warning signs of genocide.
It is important to be educated about the Holocaust and genocide because genocide still happens today. And if people aren't educated about the history of genocide, how it comes about, and discrimination, the world may not be able to recognize the warning signs of genocide or the severity of the atrocities until it's too late.